Before the lights, before the cameras, there was Faith Adewale, a young doctor from Osun State with a restless dream. And that dream cost him everything. In a world where fame is the new currency, Faith didn't just apply for Big Brother Naija, he fought for it. With courage, desperation, and a 5 million naira loan. But what he discovered behind those walls wasn't just the price of fame, it was the price of finding himself. On March 5th, 2025, one message, one link, one decision that changed his life. He had just returned home, frustrated by the reality of being a doctor in Nigeria. Long hours, low pay, no purpose. So when that audition link appeared, Faith clicked. He didn't know it yet, but that click would lead him to Africa's biggest reality show and one of the hardest journeys of his life. Getting into Big Brother Naija isn't cheap. Not emotionally, not mentally, and certainly not financially. Faith confessed that he took a 5 million naira loan, not for luxury, but for a chance at visibility. Because sometimes the cost of being seen is higher than we imagine. He said it himself. I did the unthinkable to get in there. I took a loan of 5 million naira and somehow I made it. That is not recklessness, that is hunger. The kind of hunger that makes dreamers take dangerous leaps. Inside the BBNaija house, Faith was intense, unpredictable, and passionate. He laughed loud, he argued harder, he broke things, and he broke down. But what the cameras rarely show is a pressure cooker behind the smiles. Faith admitted he wasn't perfect, that he screamed, failed tasks, lost control, but he also grew. And when it became too much, he did what few men on TV admit. He asked for help. Faith asked for a therapist. That single act alone revealed the humanity behind the headlines. When Faith began his comeback video with the words, "Faith is dead," it wasn't shock value, it was symbolism. He wasn't talking about death, he was talking about rebirth. Because sometimes, to find peace, you have to bury the version of yourself that fame tried to destroy. The anger, the noise, the need to prove something. What rose in his place was reflection. A man who had tasted the high of fame and the low of failure and the grace of starting over again. Faith's confession reminds us that fame doesn't heal pain, it magnifies it. He was a doctor saving lives, yet inside, he was the one breaking. He thought success could fix everything. But sometimes, success only reveals what is still unhealed. And yet, he's not ashamed of his scars. He said it best. They didn't see a perfect man, they saw Faith. The little kid that had flaws, passion, and purpose. And that is the kind of honesty we rarely see in showbiz. Today, Faith Adewale says he feels invigorated, renewed, and ready to make magic again. He's rebuilding, not as a disqualified housemate, but as a storyteller, a creator, and a dreamer. He is proof that redemption isn't about image repair. It's about inner repair, because when you've lost everything and still choose to rise, this is the real fame. And so he ended his message with one line that says it all. This is Faith Adewale, the dreamer, the doctor, the creator, I am ready to make magic with you. The world may have buried Faith, the contestant, but Faith, the creator, has just been reborn. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the link with other people that understand the true meaning of redemption and being reborn, and of course, the grace of having a second chance. Thank you so much for staying this far, and as usual, I will see you in the next video.